Here's your podcast segment. How Shannon Manson, a security worker during the World Cup, became known in Jordan. That's a real headline from the New York Times, and the story behind it is one of those unexpected, feel-good moments that makes a massive tournament like this one feel surprisingly human. Every 4 years, the World Cup mints new stars. We're talking Lionel Messi, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, athletes who've spent their whole lives working toward that spotlight. And then there's Shannon Manson, a grandmother from Los Angeles who was hired 2 weeks ago to work hotel security, and who somehow ended up going viral across the entire Middle East. Here's what happened. Shannon was working security at the Hilton Hotel in San Jose, California, where Jordan's national team was staying ahead of their group stage match against Algeria. Her job was simple: keep the delegation moving, keep the crowds back, make sure nobody got mobbed. She was doing exactly that, cheerfully steering a shorter man in his 50s through a packed hallway, sharing a laugh, putting an arm around him, and guiding him away from the fans. Totally routine. Totally professional. Except the man was Prince Ali bin Hussein, president of Jordan's Soccer Federation and the brother of King Abdullah II of Jordan. A video of the moment spread fast. You can hear Shannon walk up to the prince as fans press in for selfies and autographs, and she says, matter-of-factly, "So you really want to do this today, right?" Prince Ali laughs and tells her, "I'm doing it just on purpose, for you." Shannon lets out this big, warm laugh, puts her arm around him, presses her cheek to his, and steers him right down the hall. The prince himself described it simply: "She kicked me out." He said it with a laugh. By the next day, Jordanian fans who had traveled from cities like Chicago were stopping Shannon in that same hotel hallway asking for selfies. One told her she was on every news channel back home. And all afternoon, the requests kept coming, to the point where, at one point, she had to excuse herself just to get lunch. Shannon, for her part, says she had no idea who the man was until after the fact. She found out just 2 weeks before the tournament that she'd been assigned to the hotel, with no details about who she'd be working with. Her grandchildren are soccer fans. She wasn't a FIFA insider. She was just doing her job. Now she and Prince Ali exchange pleasantries whenever they cross paths in the hotel. She's trying to track down a copy of that original video. And if an invitation to visit Jordan ever comes through, she says she'd absolutely go, even though until this week, she knew very little about the country. It's a small moment, but it's exactly the kind of thing that reminds you why the World Cup captures the world the way it does, not just the goals and the glory, but the grandmother in the blue polo shirt who had no idea she was about to become an international celebrity. For now, Shannon Manson is back on the job, keeping royalty moving and fans at bay, one cheerful arm around the shoulder at a time.